So that's cool. So then you played 4 years at Louisville, and then you got drafted to the NFL, right?
Yeah. Well, I was a 4-year. So I was coming out at 22 years old and went to the combine. I was ranked number 6 in the nation for tight ends. Did well and moved into the 3rd spot. But my senior year, I tore my Achilles tendon and went to the combine, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers actually gave me a black mark on it. So, and that with some other things with my poor choice in agents, I went for free agency. I didn't get drafted. Dolphins actually wanted to draft me, and I just said no. Just at this point, just let me do free agency, and I'll pick wherever is giving the best option.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I mean, I was in Indianapolis. I was for all.
So was that scary knowing that the Dolphins wanted you, and you just said I'll wait and see what happens?
Well, again, there was advice from the my agent, and the deal back there is that the dean of the business school at Louisville kind of gave me a little bit of line and said, you're ranked already.
Yeah.
You're slotted, somewhere in the 3rd round. Whoever's drafted before you, whoever's drafted after you, you're going to get that money anyway. So why are you going to pay, 24% at an agent or an agent? We're just going to get you a lawyer, and then they'll just negotiate it from there.
Yeah.
Well, what didn't realize is what agents do, and they earn their money.
Exactly.
They're lobbying for you the whole time, right? They're sending out.
And they're going to get you more money.
They're going to get you more money. They got players already that are playing. They're using leverage with everybody else. But I was naive. This was back in 1990, 89, and so even the combine back in those days was all secret. Nobody was allowed in there. You barely knew what the drills were, and you just go out there raw. So now it's like a cattle call. So they get you. You're on TV. They got sponsorships, for jerseys and shoes and everything, all there live as it's going on. It's really pretty cool.
Crazy how that went full circle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you who did you get picked up by then?
So I was just a bunch of teams just trying to pick. Or just trying to fit in. So I was, I went to Indianapolis, and then finished out the year in Miami. Then that's when the World League, which was basically NFL Europe. So anybody that didn't get a lot of playing time, they sent over to Europe, and you played 10 games over there. So it was a blast, and it was great. It was like being in an all-star teams and playing a lot of travel, but that's a lot of football. So I played 10 weeks in the spring.
Yeah.
And then come back and go right into fall training camp. Yeah. And you're already half beat up, and you're trying to make the roster there. So went from Miami, went to Frankfurt Galaxy, which is in Frankfurt, Germany, for the 10 games. Came back, was picked up by the Eagles, Philadelphia, Richie Kotite, Keith Byers, and Keith Jackson was the starting tight end. So he's an all-pro. And I'm supposed to try and get some playing time out of that. So we left there and went to Washington. That was a year after they.
Now, did you have an agent at this point?
I had one, but he wasn't the top-notch agents that could really. He was pretty good, but it was kind of like late. At that point, after your first year, you got competition as everybody who's coming out of college. You've got other free agencies. So we're doing pretty good. I'm getting some good money back and forth. I'm getting a little bit of time here and there. Going to Washington, going to Dallas for a training camp. End up with Chicago. End up getting hurt in Chicago, and then that's where I'm just trying to figure out what's next. You're on top of the world. You feel like you're in a good spot, and then injury comes, and then you're kind of looking to see what's happening.
Wow. Okay. So you're kind of in limbo. Guys, if you enjoyed the clip you just saw, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Also, down below, you have the links are for the YouTube and Twitch channels for the Get Funked on the MWA Podcast Network. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the button. Please hit the bell button, baby. And you're going to watch 4 of the best wrestling podcast on the internet on the MWA Podcast Network, baby. Get Funked Thursday nights live in the United States, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Thursday nights. Please check it out.